Good morning everyone and happy new week. Today's Saturday, we're just heading to Meredith Mall. We had some friends round and the kids, Leanne, Tim and their kids for a barbecue. It was so nice. Absolutely love those guys so much. Like, I feel like I've known them forever. But yeah, really got on with them. And yeah, that was a really good night. Then like I say, we're going to go to Meredith Mall. It's a bit later than I would have wanted to go to a mall. Like, all shopping like opens at 10 o'clock, apart from like supermarkets and maybe the exception of like one or two shops, but everything opens at 10. So usually I like to get there for 10, but we've had the laziest morning because Thomas like just slept, so we're like, winner. Not complaining. We just had a chilled morning, and then I looked, I found that there's a pop-up SHEIN store at Meredith, and I thought, oh, I'll go to that maybe sometime next week. But when I looked at the dates, it closes tomorrow, so I want to go. Might be no good, but I really want to go. So I'm gonna go there, go for coffee and cake, and then I won't mind looking in like H&M Home or something like that. I won't mind like looking just to try and get some bits for Thomas's bedroom maybe. Yeah, and maybe have a look at any home things, like some picture frames maybe, just have a little mooch. It'll probably be heaving, absolutely heaving. Yeah, mental, but it is what it is, isn't it? But yeah, I think we'll go to the swimming pool later as well. Tomorrow we're just going to wing now each day. Now Thomas has broke up for the summer holidays. He's broke up for 8 weeks. Thank God I'm in the UK for most of that. Just to have some extra help, and John won't have time off, so we can't go anywhere or anything like that. We're going to try and go away in September or October for his anniversary. It's our 10-year anniversary this year, so we're going to try and go somewhere if he can get the time off. So he asked for our anniversary off, but he didn't get the exact date, so we'll see. We'll see. Even if it's a staycation, like over his anniversary, it'd just be nice. God, it's busy on roads. People make me nervous out here. Thing is, if people drove like this in the UK, your blood pressure would be just like through the roof. But you just seem to get on with it here. Some people, like, you just think, oh my God, but you're not allowed to have like road rage out here, or give hand gestures, or give abuse. That's just, you're not allowed. But it does actually calm you down though. Don't get me wrong, there was somebody, then you're like, idiot, but you kind of just say it behind your teeth. But yeah, but it's not often, like it's mad actually how you do calm down a little bit. You can see Thomas in the mirror there, I've just seen him. But yeah, I'll see what this SHEIN Pop Up is like. Watch it'll be from last year or something, knowing my luck. But no, it's from this year. So hopefully it'll be alright. And I'll see what it's like and show you. What, darling? Are we going down here? we've just been into Murdiff Mall. We've just left, so I've only been there an hour and a half. Oh God, it took us. It was nowhere near as busy as I were expecting at all, so that's good, because usually on Saturdays or Sundays it's crazy. But yeah, got parked up no problem. And then I wanted to just look at home stuff, but we went to La Brioche we were just going to get cake and a coffee. Oh my God, but we ended up ordering, John ordered like this pastry basket, and I just wanted a cheese omelette. I just wanted a cheese omelette with Rusties, and because it usually comes with like, we're meant to come with like chicken sausages, beef bacon, and mushrooms. I'm like, well, I don't like any of those, so I'm like, I didn't want them, so I just kind of have the Rusties, and yeah, the Rusties and that, and the omelette. It was nice. I didn't bother filming it because it was like the beigest thing, like it's just it wouldn't have looked appetizing at all. But then it took us maybe 35 minutes, if not more, to even get. So it came out with like the bread for John. I'm like, right, okay. Oh, Thomas got this like little chocolate biscuit bear with a scoop of ice cream. And I was like, come on. And I got him some watermelon drink. And he drank that. That came out straight away, the watermelon drink. Then the bread came out. Then we were like, oh, have you got everything? No. Oh no, they brought out the me omelette ages after. And then like, have you got everything? We're like, no, we're waiting on his pastries, we're waiting on his drinks, we're waiting on his ice cream and the picnic bear, whatever it was called. Bear picnic basket. And I was like, no, we're missing loads. Anyway, so it comes out, because I've been craving an Earl Grey tea the last couple of days, so I got an Earl Grey tea. And it was nice, like everything was nice, but oh God, it was so slow, and it wasn't even that busy. That's what was like most frustrating thing. Yeah, it came to 120 dirhams. They didn't charge us for his drinks, but I don't know if that's because I didn't have everything. They might have taken it off because I didn't have all of it, or they just gave us free drinks because we were waiting that long. It was actually ridiculous. But yeah, we went in. I wanted to like look for some home stuff. I just wish kids were born to love shopping. But yeah, they were alright, to be fair. But then we went into Kayabi, which I always get like little cheap t-shirts for him. Got some nice little bits I'll show you when I get home. Then I got him some just a fitted sheet, and I seen the perfect duvet cover for him. Didn't have the size duvet. They were either just a plain beige one, which I really liked. Then they had like one with loads of little tigers on, and I thought that is perfect. And it was so nice how it was. It wasn't babyish, it wasn't too grown up, it was perfect. Didn't have that size duvet. I needed. That car's coming over. My God. Don't even indicate. Oblivious. Oh. Yeah, so we got some bits in there. Then we just had a little look in H&M Home, like there was nothing hardly in there. And then he was just getting a bit fed up, to be fair. So I went into Next to look for something for him for like my sister's wedding, but nothing. Didn't have any occasion wear in there, so I'm just gonna have to order a load instead of just trying to find a decent Next. Then yeah, so that was that, and then we went out to have a look in Bath and Body. It just had to be done. Looked in Rip Curl, some beautiful stuff in Rip Curl. I could buy so much in there. I love it. But yeah, we went to have a little look in Bath and Body, but the minute we walked in, Thomas went, oh no. Literally, oh no. So we were like, okay, we're not going to have a proper look in Bath and Body. To be fair, I don't even think there'd be that many scents we haven't got, or what we like anyway. We've pretty much got everything we like. They need a new range out. Remember when my sister got married in Hawaii, and she'd like these little bags for us, and they actually put in a little Bath and Body moisturiser, and it was called Aloha, and it was like coconut. Oh my God, it was the nicest smell in the world. And the amount of people saying you smell amazing, I'm like, just Bath and Body. But yeah, loved that. I'll show you what I've got when we get home, and we'll probably go to the pool later. You helping?
Thomas, do it. Can Thomas do this?
You do it then.
Hang on.
Thomas, have a go in a minute.
You do it.
Good boy.
Wow.
Do you want another go?
Just have another go. Hang on. Go and squash it. Go squash. Go squash that way. That way. Squash and then squash. Squash. Squash.
Squash it. Oh, big squash.
Fingers up. Squash like that. You push it. Still not squash. Watch. We push.
Use your palm.
Watch. We go
like that.
Push and then lift your arm up. Fold it and there and push. Then from there go push.
Yes.
And then bring it back and then fold it and then push. Oh wow!
Good boy.
And there, push. Wow! And then fold it and push. That's all.
Hi everyone, happy Sunday. So we're just having a dead chill day today, you know. Probably go to the pool later, but he's just gone to sleep. Thank God. I've just had to put Brother Bear on. He's wanted to watch it twice. It's the worst film I've ever watched of Disney. I'm like, the soundtrack's all right, like I said before, but I'm like, why? Out of all of them. Saying that, he did watch a bit of Tarzan yesterday. Seemed to like that, and he always puts his hands over his eyes now when he's scared because not a cheetah, was it a leopard, what tries to get him. Anyway, so I didn't end up filming anything since we got back from Murdiff Mall. I don't even know what I ended up doing. Oh, I ended up doing some last minute editing and then and chilled myself, and then we went to the pool, and then it was just like non-stop then. It's just the night runs away with you, but I'll show you what we got. So I love Kyabi, if that's how you say it. Kyabi. K-I-A-B-I. Kyabi, that's how I'd say it. Anyway, so I always have to get age 3 in there because they're dead small. And the age 2 I found in like the baby section. I'm like, nah. So got this little t-shirt. There were one and I really, really liked it. On the mannequin it looked well cool, but they didn't have his size. This surf way of life, absolutely. These little shorts, I think they're age 3. They'd probably be massive on him to be fair, but they were dead cheap. Oh, I'm saying dead cheap. 69 dirhams. Are they 69 dirhams? So they're over a tenner, but no, they're 49 them ones. But yeah, he'll grow into them, and he's got some like black Pumas which will look dead cute. Like the t-shirts are so cheap. Like that one's only 22 dirhams. And then, it just always goes through him. And the surf culture, which I thought was dead cute. And then I got a fitted, this is the perfect colour, this is the colour I wanted for his bed, a fitted sheet. Now, his mattress is 120 by 200, but they didn't have that. So I got 140 by 200, and I know it'll end up, John's like, it's going to be baggy, but he's got the blow-up bumpers in his bed. So at the minute, his bedding, it doesn't always go all the way down his mattress, and I hate seeing mattress. Ours fits. It's a dead deep mattress, ours, but I need like a different cotton because that's dead soft and it just rides up all the time. So I got all that. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4 t-shirts, 2 jeans, and the fitted sheet, and that came to 299 dirhams. 14 dirhams VAT. The shorts were one of the shorts were only 10 dirhams cheaper than the fitted mattress, but yeah, I love it in there. Really, really like it, especially for Thomas. And they have some toys, and he were like playing with the toys, and I was going to get him one. And I'm like, no, you have more than enough toys. Now, here we've got them all from home. So yeah, who would have thought that? Sorry, I'm just folding this t-shirt. Who would have thought that I'd be saying he's got too many toys? Like, other month I was like, he hasn't got enough toys, I can't wait. My living room's chock-a-block, and I'm like, oh my God, what's my life come to? John's leave has been approved for September the 3rd, and I think that's the first day, the 3rd of September is our anniversary. And yeah, our anniversary, 10th year. And with him being training and whatnot, he's finished training, but his leave actually didn't start from the day of our anniversary. So we were like, what's the chance of us getting it? Anyway, it's been approved from the 3rd to the 15th. So we put the idea of Orlando in my head, hasn't he? And how can he not follow it through? We've just priced it up, the accommodation. Like, if we had to go, I don't think we'd be able to afford a Disney hotel, but I've been looking at Disney hotels. I'm always intrigued. I would love to just book Disney holidays. I'd be amazing at it. I'm not gonna lie. I love it. I genuinely love it. Even if I don't end up going, I love just pricing it up just to see how cheap I could get it. I wouldn't go cheap because some places I wouldn't go to, but you can do it cheap. The tickets are what bumps it up massively. But the hotel, we looked at a hotel which is Polynesian Isle, which we've stayed in when we were back in 2024, because Thomas, we went for 4th, well, we didn't go for 4th of July, but we was there 4th of July. We went and met my sister and that there, who lives in Vancouver. So we went there for the first time. Thomas were turning 6 months. And then we stayed in Polynesian Isles Resort, Hilton Vacation Club. Oh my God. When you look at pictures, I think as most holiday place, like the accommodation in Florida, I just think it always looks dead drab. It never looks that appealing. But when we were there, I were really impressed. I loved it. The people, like the cleaners, always replenished like all your sponges, because we had a kitchen, your sponges, your washing up liquid, and we had a washing machine, tumble dryer, and so they always kept giving you packets of washing powder, which I just thought were amazing, and that's what I love. And I've been looking at that, and I think it came to £993 it worked out at. I like to convert it to pounds so I know what type. I look at dirhams, but I always like to do it to pounds just so I know kind of like if I know if I'm being ripped off or not, basically. And then we also looked at these townhouses when we very first went together in 2014, and we went in this townhouse, and John proposed this first time we went, and yeah, that I loved. Also, you've got your own little swimming pool, and it were all like, I think they have to now, don't they, by law, like put the gate, like the fence around the pool for like child safety. But it's got that's only 700 and something, and I've priced up the park tickets, which is £900 for both of those. I'm sure it's 800 and something, and that's with a discount code on attraction tickets. And then Mickey's Not So Scary, because he's put that idea in my head. That's another 300 quid, like, so we don't have to do that if we didn't have to, but it'd be good with Thomas. We still have to pay for Thomas for that because it's an event, but because of Disney tickets, he's under 3, he doesn't have to pay. Even if he turned 3 while we're out there, he still doesn't have to pay. And I says to John, I wasn't even thinking about like going to Orlando, but he's put it in my head, and I went, well, we best go because we won't have to pay for Thomas. And then car hire, roundabout, it's really weird. We were like, this is strange, like we're going on all the sites what we usually go on, and I wonder if it's to do with the exchange rate. I don't even know what that is actually, so I wonder if that's got anything to do with it. But that works out about anything from 258 to 322, and they're all mid to large range SUVs, or full size, isn't it? Mid-range, full-size SUVs. And I'm like, this is a no-brainer, John. Then we looked at business class going out. So our tickets are non-upgradable because we've got Thomas under 12. So once Thomas turns 12, or if I were travelling alone, or John was, or say as a family we'll go in, one of our tickets will be upgradable to business for free. But if we wanted to book travel business, we'd have to book it and pay for it. So that worked out at $3,200 return for all three of us from Dubai to Florida. Or what were it, like £1,500 economy return. And I'm like, that difference could pay for our dog boarding and a bit more. Like dog boarding, parking in the parks, that's $35 a day, I think it is now. Or it could be your food money, some of your food money. Do you know what I mean? That difference from economy to business. Yeah, it's a long old flight. Like, yeah, it's a long old flight. But to save cash, I don't mind. I'll do it. And one of our tickets is upgradable. So even if there were seats and one of us got upgraded, John said one of us could do it one way and one of us could go the other way. And I'm like, yeah, like I'm going to be able to do it with Thomas. Not imagine, I feel like I'm on Home Alone. Like all kids back in economy and I'm in lapping it up. Yeah, that's just not going to happen, is it? But I don't mind travel on economy. I'm not too used to business yet. Once I get used to business, might be game over, but if I'll do anything to go to Disney, honest to God. John's like, do you want to do a Caribbean cruise? I went, no, John. I'm like, no, it's not the right time of year. Remember when we went to book a honeymoon and they were saying it's not the great time because of hurricane season, even though it's hurricane season in Florida. No, not yet. You've put Disney in my head. I'm not settling for anything else. I'll do Tokyo, but I'm not putting that idea in his head either. But watch this space. Oh God, I really want to go. And the thing is, on attraction tickets, Fun 15% off it's giving you with a code they're giving out. And I was like, it's less than £1,000, John. Also, I'm starting to whisper. I know it's not coming up. I've got a door at the bottom of the stairs. I don't want to put these ideas in his head. And he probably won't listen to this. And I went, there's only a day left on this sale. Only a day, well, day and a half. And he went, oh, there'll always be deals. And I'm like, I'm not kidding. Once that deal goes up, once that deal ends, that'll put him off. I need to work on this. I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to find some cheaper places. Let's do it. Anyway, tomorrow I'm looking after my friend's dog, and who ended up saving us when we were in Seychelles. And anyway, so the deal, I never told you that, did I? So what happened when we were in Seychelles? My cleaner were looking after them, but things kept propping up, so she wasn't able to look after them how I wanted them to. So I just said, I still paid her. I gave her the money when we went, to be fair, the day we went, but the dogs just weren't happy at all being left. They were left most of the day, and I'm like, I'm not having it. So my friend, we put on for somebody to come and help out, and my friend, who's Thomas's swim teacher, she looked after him. She really saved us. She looked after him for a couple, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 4 nights. And yeah, she really helped us. No, it was Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 3 nights. And she really saved us. But I says, like, I'm happy to look after her dog. Not just because she looked after mine. I said I'd be more than happy for me to look after her little dog. And it's a poodle mix, a Bichon mixed with a poodle. So I'm all for that. So I'm looking after her dog. John's got his medical in the morning. And then we're going to try and go and watch Toy Story 5. Never taken Thomas to the cinema. He's 2.5. It's 2.5 today, actually. The 5th. So yeah. Why would he? Why would we take him? But it's got, when I seen the trailer and there's like 10,000 Buzz Lightyears in the trailer, he's going to be all over that. So hopefully he'll enjoy it. So all going well, fingers crossed with the timings and stuff, will go. So pray that I'll be able to book Orlando. It's my 10th year anniversary anyway, and I'm still celebrating my 40th. It's just a no-brainer. Just a no-brainer. And I know I could be pregnant, early pregnant, so it could be a bit tricky. Not the travelling, it doesn't bother me. Walking around doesn't bother me. I know I won't be able to go on all the rides, but I wouldn't be able to go on all the rides anyway because Thomas won't be big enough. Or I'd happily just sit out and have a soda. And but like when we've been so we've taken Thomas 3 times to Florida, and when the last time we went, which was last year, he was about 20-month-old. So I said every time he slept, we just did single riders, like on the bigger rides and that. So I were the summit rides I didn't even go on. I actually bottled it for Tower of Terror, and I never bottle it. Getting older. Anyway, but it doesn't bother me. I just so enjoy just sitting down, people watching in Disney. It's just the best. Get an ice cream. Mickey sandwich. Oh, I never have a Mickey sandwich. The Olaf strawberry lemonade lolly. Or a Mickey lolly. Oh, Mickey snacks. I'm getting carried away. Mickey pretzel. I love the Mickey pretzel. The waffles. I need to start watching some more Disney vlogs. But look, John, and then he sees price, don't he? You're like, well, I'm not paying that. I'm not paying $10 for a little thing. We'll get there. Fingers crossed. Is put it in my head. Hi everyone, happy Monday. So it's about 40 degrees. It's 11 o'clock, but we were a bit unsure what to do. We were going to see Toy Story 5, but we might just push that back for another week. We wanted to kind of do something. So we're going to go to Science Museum in Sharjah. It's about 30 minutes, so I'll see what it's like. A lot of people have said to me, Thomas would love it because it's really interactive, a lot of interactive stuff. So that we'll see what that's like, something different. And then I can show you as well. And I'm just trying to get out of my comfort zone of sticking to the stuff as well, what I'm used to doing. We're we'll just go to a soft play, and I'm like, no, I can do that when I'm on my own with Thomas, say. John's on a Gatwick trip. Struggle to say that then. A Gatwick trip on Wednesday till Friday. So typical, he's obviously finished nursery now, so I've got him then, so I can always see friends. I'm going to see if one of my friends wants to come over with the kids, and we'll have a craft day. It's just so hard to do anything, and it's really frustrating in a way, because I'd struggle with it, and not struggle, I'd crack on and do these things in this heat. The heat doesn't bother me, but I just think it's unfair for Thomas, going out, especially when it's feels like 50. It is like breathing in the sun. So yeah, I'm just trying to find all these different things. And then I was just messaging one of my other friends out here, and we were just saying after the school holidays we can, because she moved out in March, and I was just going to say let's just crack on. We'll do the beach clubs, we can do all these outdoor stuff. I need to find some outdoor activities I want to do with Thomas, hobbies. There's a pirate surf, I think it's called, I've seen, and my friend does that. And they start from 18 months, and it's surf and rescue, which sounds really, really cool. So I think it's about 1,600 dirhams though. 1,400 for his age, but then I think it's 200 dirhams for the little rash vest, I think it is. But I just think that's a really cool thing. So I'm going to look into that more, because it's all to do with team building. They learn all sorts. So I'd rather that. I'd rather a good skill like that. That's why I've always taken him swimming since he was 8 weeks old. It's not actual learning to swim. It's survival skills in the water, safety and all that. So I want to do that. I won't mind trying to find any other top groups, maybe a rugby or something like that. Just anything like to do with him, just something to look forward to each week with him when he's not at school, because I used to do that in the UK. Well, it was just swimming. I didn't have anything else really planned. But when he was like newborn up to a certain age, we had like Tuesdays was baby sensory, Thursdays swimming, then he started nursery. So then we just did swimming, nursery, and it's just nice to do something like on the days off I have with him, because I really struggle sometimes, and I'm very much, once I know what I like, I stick to it, like Disney. No, but it's like orange wheels, for example. I love that. So that's a really nice soft play, and I just stick to that instead of like trying other ones. But some are really expensive, to be fair. They're nearly 30 quid. And I just think there's a lot of interactive stuff. And I just think I'm not paying that. Like, I know when I've seen it online, it's a bit too grown up for him. Anyway, we'll see what it's like at this science museum. I've just said about the interactive stuff, but I'm taking him here. But there's a place called Art Museum, ARTE, and I have seen it so much come up on my socials, and my friend's going today, so it looks so good. So I might do that one day next week. So we'll see. I think there's a deal on at the minute, so we'll have a look at that because it looks amazing. But there's so much to do out here. You're a bit spoilt for choice, and you're a bit like, oh, what do I do? There's that much. To just think of everything, but it's just really hard to like think, oh, you just want to get it right, don't you? Anyway, I'll stop waffling and I'll show you when I get here. Can you blow? Blow. Blow. Thomas, remember to blow. Blow. Yay! Again, blow. Oh. Just been to Science Museum in Sharjah. No, didn't reckon much to it at all. We were there 50 minutes, and that's only because we watched a bubble show, which was best bit there, to be fair. There's some like good stuff. Like John said, it's like Eureka a bit. Is that just in Leeds or the all over? In Halifax, Leeds, Yorkshire. But yeah, I can't remember going. My mum might say you have. I can't remember. But yeah, wasn't impressed at all. Cheap though, 15 dirhams each for me and John. Was it? No, 25 wasn't it? 25 each for me and John, and then 15 for Thomas, and then there were £10 VAT. So it was like, at least it wasn't expensive, because I'd have been gutted if we'd end up paying more. But you know what, we've tried it. It's not for us, or not for his age anyway. But I've known people go with like kids his age, and they're like, it's fantastic. I'm like, he just legged it around, to be fair. The bubble was best bit, honestly, that were amazing. And then the head on the plate, that was the funniest thing, just there, arms out. Then he got stuck a bit because he couldn't get his arms back in. But yeah, you know what, we've tried it. It isn't for us. It's going to take us 50 minutes to get back, because traffic getting back into Dubai is horrific. So, I'm saying horrific, it's bad, but it's 20 minutes extra to what it took us to get here, and it looked bad coming by, but apparently that's just normal. I'll probably go to the pool. I'm looking after my friend's dog till Wednesday, so I'll have that little chicken nugget, and then yeah, probably just go to the pool. I really need to top up a tank, because I really don't look like I live in Dubai. I'm fading very, very fast, because we're not going out in it. We're not going out in the sun. And when I do go out, it's like no UV, like 0 UV. So, which is good, but I do like to have a bit of colour. So I'm fading very, very quickly. I don't think we're going to do anything else. It's just literally the pool later on, but we'll see. Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Just looking after my friend's little dog. What a little dream he is. Oh my god, he's so quiet and just so cute. And my friend's like, just don't give in to him. Like, don't treat him like royalty. And I'm like, I just have to look at his little face. And I'm like, come here, my little papa. I'm a nervous wreck on this road. So we're heading towards JBR. Oh, blooming heck. These roads today are really making me nervous. I'm like, really making me nervous. It's because the car just went and just cut us right up, and we had to just slam on. But we're in fast lane, and it's like, when you're not going slow, it's pretty scary. But anyway, we're going to the Ritz-Carlton, to the beach club. Try it again. Try to get in this time, as last time it was full, because we'll get the APC. So we get in for free, use the facilities. So we're going to only go for an hour or so. Well, it won't be an hour, it'll be a couple of hours at least, before it just hits like peak heat. That's on JBR, so we're just heading there now. It opens at 9:45, this one, so I don't know what others are like, but yeah, this one's 9:45, so it'll be perfect timing by the time we get there. Might have to wait a couple of minutes if anything, but yeah. He looks like he's asleep, having a quick little snooze, and then we'll get lathered up and enjoy being out, because I've not seen the sun barely for days. Well, I'm saying that, I went to the pool last night, but, well, last night in the afternoon, it was beautiful. The water was just so warm. It's literally just getting like the perfect bath. So yeah, it's nice, and it's just, I thought if I come here on holiday, like, I'd be out in this heat, so why not? So yeah, I will show you when we get there. It's green, so we shouldn't be turned away for being full, and it's the school holidays now, so it shouldn't be full, shouldn't be busy, hopefully. So we'll see, but there's others if others to go to if it is, but I'll show you when we get there. How nice is this? I do feel like we're in the Tower of Terror. Terror like lobby, but just before the lightning strikes, before it goes into the twilight zone. That's what I feel like. I love these pictures, you know. Hi everyone, happy Thursday. It's just gone 4 o'clock here. 40 degrees, feels like 51. Sorry about that. Feels like 51. Just come down to the pool. Excuse the hat. I've got my Bear Jamboree top on from Walt Disney World, so I look incredible. John's just gone to Gatwick. He was slightly delayed going, but he's got the UK order put in. Well, I put the UK order in. Pork. Dried egg noodles, squash. Squash is the number one. Squash without a doubt. Oh, God, I've got like one drink's worth, and I'm a terrible drinker for drinking water. Anyway, we are just in the baby pool for the time being. Then we'll go over to the big pool, which is empty. Like there's literally me, and it looks like this other person has got out. So like I'm the only one who's here, but it's like dead now. So many people's gone home, but yeah, it's like a ghost town in a way. Weird. I'm gonna tonight when he's in bed, I'm gonna plan a Disney trip. So why not? John put the idea in my head, and now he's like, oh well, what about here? And what about Australia? And what about if we do it? And now, John, you put Florida in my head. You can't just mention Florida, saying, oh, do you want to go to Florida? Well, it's the Pope Catholic. Come on. Of course. I'm going to get in a minute, darling. And I'm like, don't say, like, please, do I want to go to Florida? Oh my God, does this guy even know me? And now he's put the idea in my head, and now he's like, oh, well, what about here? No, John, you've said to me, do you want to go to Florida? Well, yeah. All right, let's have a look. And he looks. Well, why aren't we booking it? I don't get it. And then when we price it, it's like, that's 1 month's wage. I'm like, I don't really care, to be quite honest with you, John. You've just put the idea in my head. It's his 10th anniversary. It's been a big year this year. It's a no-brainer. And Thomas is free in Disney before he's 3, so it's just it's an all-round no-brainer. But anyway, I'm going to get in the pool now. Look, it's so quiet. No one in. Hi everyone, happy Thursday. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. Shattered. I have had a little nap, but my skin is so sore. It is so, my skin has broke out massively. I'm in agony with it. Well, not agony, but I'm in a lot of pain. Anyway. God, is summer holidays over yet? I really need to tidy up. I've just got no energy. It's a tip in this kitchen, as always. My cleaner's coming tomorrow. We ended up going to the pool yesterday, which I'd said, and that were all right, to be fair, but it was just last night. He's going through some 2-year-old thing. It's just mental how he is on a night. Mental. So I ended up going to bed like with him at 8:30, 8:45, because he was driving me mad. And I thought, you know what? He's just going to come in my bed because I'm going to start losing it in a minute. It's just easier. And I didn't want to lose it. So I thought, right, get in my bed. And he fell asleep. And then I just made myself a brew and chilled out. And then I didn't get to sleep till midnight. But I didn't have to do a soft play this morning or to do that tomorrow, which, well, I'm doing it tomorrow because I didn't go this morning. It's nearly 3 o'clock now. This morning I went to Alcabale, which I have some clips for that. It's impossible to film with a 2-year-old, honestly. I gave him, I brought some of these like go ahead like yogurt bars, like biscuits. Forgot to bring some wipes in. So in Alcabale I had to buy some wipes, but I'll show you what else I got. So I only went for super glue. That's what I went for. Oh, and some ribbon because I'm making some bunting. But I bought some super glue because the odd little bit was just breaking. Or like I've got this like silhouette like little vase thing what I had in a bathroom, and the glue's come off. So I'm just going to glue that. Well, it's come undone, so I'm going to glue it back in. Then I got some ribbon for some bunting for my friend. I'm going to do some bunting for her because I think I said before, but she's got a playhouse, a wooden playhouse outside for her kids. So I said I'll make some bunting with the bits I've got. So I got that, a pack of wipes, Play-Doh, or just some knockoff Play-Doh because all these got, like all the Play-Dohs are going really sticky and I don't really know how to mend that. So I got that Popcraft. Oh, and I also got a pool noodle for Thomas because he used to be able to like have that and then do this. He used to do that fine, but now all of a sudden it's like I'm 2-year-old. I can just use my arms without a float. Yeah, but I've got him one anyway. I want to get him used to it because he really needs to bring his legs further up and kick. So 9 dirhams 99, like £2. That works out at £2. Like that is a winner. So that was that. 7.99 dirhams for the Play-Doh. How much for the ribbon? That didn't even have a price on it at the time. 3.99 for the ribbon, 2.50 for that, and then what were the wipes? 5 dirhams 50. So in total, after VAT, 29.97. I just think, what a bargain. Made up with that because I was going to get my pool noodle from Amazon. Definitely wasn't that cheap. But yeah, he won't use it, but we'll keep trying because he's starting to use the float thing to hold on to, not the one John got him from Brisbane, just some random what's always left around the pool. So basically around the pool they have like a basket and it's just full of like toys or bits what I've just left basically from people, like lost property type thing, but it's just like a free-for-all. People just help themselves, just borrow it, you just leave it. So he always uses the one there, but yeah, I made up with that. My Temu order should be here this week. I can't remember. Oh, I've ordered some stick-on tiles to hopefully make a bit of a difference to those disgusting things. And I've ordered some like a grout pen, and I'm just going to try it in the bathroom because there's a part like, oh, the bathroom tiles are also disgusting, as you've seen in a different vlog. But there's a part, like there's the odd tile where there's like white grout
sandy colour grout. Like, I don't get it. But the one where it's got a tiny bit of white looks much better, much better. So I thought I'd just try that. It's only, only a couple of dirhams or something like that, a couple of quid. So I thought I'd try that, get them. And I can't remember what else I got. Because there's always weird offers, and I got loads of stuff for free. I can't remember. I'm going to try and price up Orlando again. And I was really overwhelmed because I was like, I really want to go back to Orlando for Thomas, basically, obviously for me. But the thought of seeing Thomas's little face, just like, it'll be just so magical. But then the thought of like fighting through getting out of Magic Kingdom after fireworks, I just can't. I can't deal with it sometimes. But no, I'd love to. And I just think, oh. And I see like Orlando tips for Brits or it's Orlando time on Facebook. I'm in all those groups. And I'm like, I want to go. And I'm like, oh, I could get this and I could get that. Could get another mug. Another ornament, even though I won't be able to put my Disney Christmas tree up. I can't have it because I've got no carpet. I'd have to buy a rug or something. I'd have to buy like the thickest like rug for it to go under or something, just because if they drop it, they'll just smash on this tile. Like, they were locked away in my dining room. I really shouldn't have brought all my Christmas stuff. I really shouldn't. No, I shouldn't. I'll be able to put one there where dog bowl is. I'll do that. I might be able to get a biggish one there, actually. I might be able to get my big one, not my skinny one. So that's actually a bit of a bonus. Dogs will have to drink elsewhere. Yeah, actually, that might work. Actually, and then the skinny one, I will make this work. I will. So I'll be able to have my big one in my living room, which I used to have in the living room, as if I'm talking about Christmas and it's July. To be fair, when I moved out, even in March, I was thinking about Halloween, and I've been planning Halloween out here. I know. And that's on my mind constantly, what to dress up as. So I'll be able to have my big one, because that's like my red, golds, and some dark greens, I think, or dark navy blue or something. And I've got the skinny one, what we used to be in my kitchen back home, that had the same colours with like little felt mice and stuff. That'll be able to go somewhere. It's just my Disney one. That just won't survive in this villa. Not with a toddler. No, you won't be able to. Anyway, digressing. I only came on to show you what I got from Al Cabail. But going to the pool, John's home tomorrow, and he's just showed me his a conveyor belt. What's the thing called? The till belt, whatever they're called. I can't even think. It's up with me. Just showed me what he's bought, and it's like £75. I'm like, well, you have got 3 porks a joint, you've got packs of bacon, you've got sausages, you've got 3 bottles of squash, you've got pickle, you've got, I don't know why, I've just seen a tin of corned beef, and I'm like, what? I'm thinking, why, when we can get that here? I know we can get pork here, but it's cheaper. Do you know what I mean? Cheaper back home. 3 bottles of squash, that is the main. I am so dehydrated. I have drank 1 pint of water. Water is just so rubbish. God, I've been rattling on for 10 minutes. But anyway, tomorrow, what else? I don't think I'll have out else on, unless John wants to go. Might go for a coffee somewhere, take the dogs. I went to my friend's house the other night. I don't know if I said that. Went for a little bit, which were nice. She's gone back up to her hometown in Macedonia. Everyone's going. So, yeah, best do the same. I thought when I moved out here, well, before, and I even said to family and friends, I'm not coming over to UK every single summer. Like, this is my home. Like, I want to stay here. The heat, I know, I get it, like, why people are leaving for the heat. But the heat is not the problem for me in a way. Like, yeah, it's hot and you are quite restricted in a way without, you have to spend the money, do you know what I mean? You've got to be spending money all the time to be doing something. I think that's the problem. You've got to be spending to be getting out of the house. You can't just play and do loads, like go to the park. You can't do things like that because it's just so hot. Like, that's what I missed. Like I said to John the other day, I went into it nice, like, because we've got the green at the back, and I says to John, I miss those winter months for being able to go out and play on that green and just having a kick about, going to the park after like just midday and things like that. That's what I kind of miss. But the heat, yeah, it's like living on the sun, believe me, or like it's like opening an oven door on you constantly. But it's just that you've got to pay all the time, and it adds up because you've got to be doing it all the time. It's just a lot. But and then obviously now I've got my friends, and if they're going back home, well, I don't want to be stuck here. Do you know what I mean? So I'll either go back to the UK or have my little jaunt on my own holiday with Thomas, who knows. But this year I'm coming over because it's my sister's wedding. And that'll be nice to see my other sister from Canada and my sister who lives in Cornwall, who's getting hitched. Yeah, not long now. 2 weeks on Saturday I go home. Or is it a week? Is it a week on Saturday? 2 weeks tomorrow. No, 2 weeks on Saturday, yeah. Yeah, not long. Crikey. Not long at all. Anyway, I'm going to try and crack on and do some bits. I'm back because I was just thinking then, I don't think I said about the holiday situation. Anyway, so I was in bed last night and I'm like, do we go back to Orlando? Do we go and do somewhere else? Because this is the whole point of us coming out to this side of the world, because we want to explore, we want to travel, we want Thomas to have the travel bug, basically, to grow up to have the travel bug, hopefully. So last night I'm like, do we do Singapore, Borneo, Bali, like we did for his honeymoon? Do we just do Borneo and Bali? Do we just do Bali? Do we go to Mauritius for 2 weeks? I don't think I could do Mauritius for 2 weeks. Do we go to Sri Lanka? Do we go Shanghai, Disney? But then I'm like, do that on a little break, do you know what I mean, on days off or something. Do we do that and Australia? I just don't know what to do. So I was getting really overwhelmed and looking at all different scenarios of where to go. Do we do a little, like a West Coast road trip? But I'm like, is it a bit far for like the West Coast of America? Is that a bit far for 2 weeks? Do we do LA and Hawaii, or Hawaii and LA? Do we do the Anaheim? John did say Anaheim, so I'm like, do we do the Californian Disney, then go to the Disney in Hawaii? What is it? Alani or something? I can't say it. I know how to spell it, but I can't say it. Alani. I think that's how you say it, isn't it? And do we do that? But then that is a long old trek. That is a very long old trek. We did Hawaii in one stint and we're further away now. Yeah, that might have to be another time. But then I'm like, do I go and see my sister in Vancouver? But then I thought, well, I'm only seeing her, like, I ain't gone long enough time without seeing her. So I thought maybe next year I'd like to do Halloween. 1 year there for sure. It'd be nice to do Christmas there, actually. We'll see. We'll see how my niece and nephew are this summer. If they're good kids. If they deserve my attendance in their house. And but yeah, I'm like, there's so many places in the world. I just want to do it all, but then I always go back to Disney. But then I think the thing is, we probably won't go next year because I just don't think we will. But then this is what I always say. We always say this, we're not going to go back, we're not going to go back. I've been about 33 times now. 34, I think it's 33 times I've been to Florida. Once to Paris, just to do my gender reveal because John wouldn't let me go to Florida to do it. Anyway, but then, I could go again to Paris next year to do my gender reveal again. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Oh, I could go to Tokyo, Shanghai, Hong Kong, Disney. I've got those 3 Disneys. Then, what do I do, guys? Actually, I don't want to say where do I go because I know a lot of people would say, don't go to America, you always go to America. But I just get drawn back. I'm a Disney adult. I'm not ashamed to admit it. Anyway, I'm off now. I'm definitely off to look at my holidays. But do I go to Florida again? Or do I try somewhere else for 2 weeks? In September, it needs to be good weather. I'm not going anywhere where it's cold. Orlando is the only place I'm happy for it to rain. I'm not accepting rain anywhere else on holiday. Orlando is the only place I'll accept some rain. I'm not having it. So any other ideas, comment please. Yeah, comment. Do I go to Florida or somewhere else? Or, this were another thing, fly to Miami, either drive or get a connecting flight. I think it only worked out at £49 each from Miami to Orlando. Do we fly to Miami, have 4 or 5 nights in Miami, and then have 4 nights in Miami, drive or fly to Florida, and then have 10 nights there? I do like that idea. But then again, once you start adding another hotel, I did price that up actually, and then it works out more because it's another, like, what was it? £800, I think it worked out at for 4 nights in Miami for where I wanted to stay on South Beach, like Collins Avenue area. What do I do? Please help me. Please. And don't say UK. I'm not coming back to UK again. I'll be back in a few weeks. I'm not doing UK. And I'm not doing Europe. That's another thing. I'm not doing Europe. So anywhere in the world in September, do I do Florida or somewhere else? Also, I'm just pricing it up. I don't have to pay for Thomas for the Mickey's Not So Scary. We've saved money right there. Hi everyone, I'm just going to wrap it up for this week because it's such a long vlog this week. I'm going to continue next week with what John brought back from UK trip. Oh my God, he is mental. He's just as mental as me. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Please like, subscribe and comment. As always, I'd love to hear from you. And I want to know what you think or where I should go on holiday. Bye.